Hello leaders, my name is Jason Graziani. Welcome to our channel, Leader for Life. Today I'm going to let you in on a secret. Yeah, it's a secret. In fact, you may have even heard about this secret, but I bet you've never done it yet. And let me tell you what that secret is. If you desire something, if you want something, and you want it converted from a desire to an actual thing, you want it in your garage, you want it in your bank account, you want it, I'm going to give you Napoleon Hill's 6 steps to turn desires into gold. Now, the book that I'm referencing is called Think and Grow Rich. My guess is if you come from the entrepreneurial world, personal development world, or you're just a well-read person, you've probably heard of Think and Grow Rich. You may have even read Think and Grow Rich. You might have even actually followed these 6 steps, but maybe you didn't complete it for an entire year. And I want to share with you what I saw for myself that helped me to achieve a limited amount of success, as well as many other financial professionals and other business professionals in our industry by copying these steps. Now, as I get into the 6 steps, it's very important that you stay coachable, that you follow instruction. There's going to be precise instructions. This is not casually. This isn't winging it. This isn't the way that a lot of us attended high school and just kind of put something together. This is something very specific in order to be successful, and I want to share that tip for you and set my coffee down first. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, author Napoleon Hill, book Think and Grow Rich, 6 steps. Let's cover them. Number 1, fix in your mind the exact amount of money that you desire. Now, here's the secret to this. Exact amount of money. If you desire something that's $67,522, don't say approximately $70,000. Don't say approximately $80,000. Say the exact number that you need, and the more exact you are, the higher likelihood you have of actually acquiring this at the end. So step number 1 is fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Step number 2, determine exactly what you intend to give in order for the money you desire. You've probably heard the saying, you can't get something for nothing. The law of attraction, which these 6 steps are predicated on, stipulates specifically that you have to give something. Maybe that's the quality of your service. Maybe it's the quantity of days that you're going to work hard. Whatever it is, make sure that you write down exactly what you intend to give for that money that you desire. Number 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. It's not enough to say in 6 months. It's not enough to say by the end of the year. It's not enough to say approximately. No. If this is January 1st, you need to say January 1st. If it's January 12th, you need to say January 12th. Whatever the exact day is, make sure that it's exact amount of money, exactly what you intend to give, and a definite date for which you intend to possess that money. Number 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you're ready or not, to put this plan into action. And I want you to look at that step number 4, in 2 parts. Part 1 is that you create a plan, but part 2 is that you begin at once. It's so important that you begin at once. I know that I've been labeled a perfectionist many times in my life, and it's one of my downfalls because I like things to be a certain way. If you're the same way and you're like, well, I don't want to get started until everything's perfect. I can't take action until I have to go work on that a little bit more. And then I'm just telling you, just throw it away. Take the piece of paper, rip it in half, burn it, light it on fire. It's not going to work. The only way that it's going to work is if you begin at once. And you have to take immediate massive action in order for this to take place. Again, whether you're ready or not, just trust that the law of attraction, trust that the universe is conspiring for your success as long as you follow these steps. Now let's flip over to this side. Number 5. What number 5 is essentially writing out number 1 through 4, just writing it out. So write out a clear and concise statement. Have you noticed words like definitive, definite, clear, concise, precise? Have you noticed that these words, these are not approximate. They're a clear and concise statement of the amount of money, when, what you intend to give, and describe the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. Now, I don't know what your occupation is or what you're desiring, but whether you're a teacher, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a tax professional, no matter what it is, or you're just somebody that wants $1 million, You know, whatever it is that you want, make sure that you have this plan written out, okay? And that plan by which you intend to accumulate that money, again, you may say, well, if I had a plan and if I knew how to get it, I would already have it. I know, but you haven't followed the 6 steps yet. And you haven't read it aloud twice daily, which is point number 6. Watch this. Read your written statement aloud. That means out loud. Yes, that means when you wake up in the morning, twice daily, once at night and once in the morning, okay? Before I give you the last part of this, that does mean wake up in the morning, reading it out loud. But Jason, what if my spouse is right there? What if my kids are in the house? What if, man, I'm reading it out loud? I'm just reading it, something out loud? Yes. And here's the key. If you don't think this is weird already, now you're really going to think that it's weird. You ready? See and feel and believe yourself, okay? As you read this, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. So I'm going to give you an example in a moment from the book, and I'm going to read to you the statement, and I'm going to tell you how it sounds. And as you do it, I just want you to know, you're not talking about how you're going to like having it. You're speaking as if you do have it. So let me grab the book and show you. This is a version of Think and Grow Rich. Again, Napoleon Hill. Many different versions of this book. There's so much other gold, what we call nuggets. Golden nuggets all throughout this book. But we're just covering the 6 steps to turn desires into gold. And I want to read you an example, okay? Now, keep in mind, this was written several decades ago. So the language that's used back then may be a little bit different than the language you may use. Do what makes sense for you. So as you hear this, it may sound a little bit awkward, but I'm going to give you an example. Ready? Here we go. By the first day of January 2021, I will have in my possession $50,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of salesman of, and then name your vocation. Maybe you're in dental, work. Maybe you're in tax work. Whatever it is that you do, describe what it is that you do. That you're going to give the best possible service and the most quantity of service in the area of salesman of financial services, like the industry that I'm a part of, okay? I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I could touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Again, you could go back in the video and watch that and listen to that a couple more times. You could go look up Think and Grow Rich, 6 steps to turn desires into gold. And you could see some people's other examples. But I want you to know something. On the next video that I'm going to be coming out with, we're going to be going over vision boards, and otherwise known as dream boards. And in vision boards and dream boards, you're actually putting the pictures specifically of what you want so that as you see the picture, you see yourself already there. If you want to go on a trip, don't think about how great it would be to go. Think about how you feel while you're there. If you desire a certain amount of money, don't think about how you'll feel when you get the money. Think about how you feel having the money. And that's the key to this. So as a quick recap, number 1, fix in your mind exactly what you intend to acquire, the amount of money. Determine exactly what you intend to give. Establish a definite date. Create a specific plan, and ready or not, begin at once. Write down your statement of number 1 through 4 clearly and concise. And then finally, number 6, the area that most of us mess up on. The area that most people mess up on. We write out our plan, we have our plan, but when it comes to reading it out loud, like I'm standing here, I have energy right now. I would stand and I would read my statement, and I would read it in the morning, and I would read it at night, and I could tell you this. I remember making my first $50,000. I remember making my first $100,000. I remember when I just wanted to pay off my debts. I remember when I wanted to have 6 figures in my checking account. I remember these different levels financially. And each time I didn't know if I could believe that I could do it because I had come from a low income family originally, but I could tell you guys this. The third time that was recommended to me, first by a college professor, then it was told to me to read this by a business mentor, and then finally my mentor in financial services says, have you read Think and Grow Rich yet? And I'm telling you, that third time that I heard it, I was like, I need to make a difference and I need to change my life and I need to read this book, because apparently a lot of people that have done very well for themselves read this book. And I promise you, we would not be making a video about this. We would not be writing these steps if this didn't work. My hope and prayer for you and your family is that whatever you are fixated on your mind in acquiring, that you go get it. And I want to give you direction and give you a path in order to go get that. Hey, if you like this content, I want you to subscribe to our channel, Leader for Life. Please go ahead and comment, tell us something that you want us to put together for you. We're putting together a killer series over the next several months here about business building, building your confidence, getting success, and we're going to be talking about many of these different areas, and I want you to have the best year of your life, and it starts with knowing exactly what you want, following these steps, and no matter what anybody around you is doing or saying, follow it, and you'll have the success that we've had. Hey, you guys, take care, and God bless you. Bye-bye.